Hey guys, I just thought I would do this quick makeup tutorial before I went to bed because it feels like 1,000 degrees outside, so I apologize if I look a little shiny. Anyways, if you've been following my blog, you'll know that I have a lot of fresh flowers in my house right now because of my grandmother's funeral. There were too many flowers to leave, so my dad and I took 3 huge bunches home. So some of them have bloomed since we got them, and they're fabulous. They have such great colors that just scream summer. So this is one of the looks I'm doing. It's a daytime look for one of the flowers, and you can also check out my blog for other ones. And what I did today is a couple of pinks. I did a nice shimmer on the lid with a really bold matte pink on the crease and outer corner. And then to add a bit of a punch to it, because the flower does have a little bit of green in it, I did go underneath and into my corners with a little bit of a light green, and then I filled my waterline on upper and lower lids with a white eyeliner. It's a little bit of peach blush, which you can't really see in this lighting because it's almost my color, a little bit of highlighting on the cheeks, and I went into my lip gloss palette, also from BH Cosmetics. This whole video was done with their first and second edition palettes. Their brushes, as well as their lip glosses. So I went back and just took a very basic, very light pink, because with such statement eyes, you really don't want too bold a lip because it's kind of overboard. So follow along and you guys will see how I did it. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, so first I started with my Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, which you'll see I dot on my lid. I put a little bit under my brow bone, just underneath, because it works a bit as a concealer for me because of my skin tone. So just blending it in. Blend, blend, blend. It helps give a nice smooth finish. It also helps to make your makeup last longer if you're going somewhere. I'm putting it under my eye as well because of the green we'll be applying later. So I took a small eyeshadow brush from the BH 10-piece set. And starting with the first edition, I'm taking a light shimmery pink and placing it all over my lid. You want to dab off the excess because it is a little bit loose and just pat it on. You can also do windshield motions, but I do a little bit of both, but I like to pack it on so the color stays. Just a little bit more. Make sure they match. It's always important. So not taking it too high into the crease, just covering my lid. And next I'm taking a very bold, bright pink color, also from the first palette, and taking some of that, putting it in my crease, just following the natural crease, not going all the way into the corner of my eye, but still covering quite a bit of ground, and also doing my outer V, and probably approximately the outer third of my eye in that color, or outer third of my lid. Not quite as bold as the other eye, so I'm going to go back and add a little bit more. Let's see if that matches it up. It's getting there now. And you can also blend it up a little bit into my crease, like so. So that when you open your eye, you do see a little bit of that color. I extended it slightly out, not quite cat edges or cat shaped, but enough to even the eyes out. And then I'm going to go in with a slightly less bright pink and do the middle third of my lids and kind of blend the shimmer and the hot pink together, kind of give it the monochromatic look, so it's not just two extremes, and blending that a little bit over top of the bold color as well. And after that, I'm just going to go back and grab a little bit more of the light pink just to go over the lighter inner corners, just to give it that brightness more up the middle of my eye, or sorry, the inner corner of my eye. There we go. And now, reaching for my second edition palette, I am going to be taking a very, very fair pink and covering my brow bone. So I'm working from the inner corner all the way up and out, just to give a bit of a gradient effect and to make sure that bold pink isn't the last thing that you see. And I'm also going to grab the white and work it as a highlight under my brow bone, just to brighten things up a little bit. Make sure they match. That's always an issue. Alright. And now I'm going to grab my small angled brush from the kit, and I'm going to pick up a very light green in the second palette right there, and tapping a little bit, I'm going to just do the inner corner of my eye and work underneath my bottom lash line and pack on the color, blowing off the excess. If there's a little too much, you can either tap it with your finger, use your hand as a stabilizer, just tap it off that, or blow it, whatever works. Touching in the inner corner just to widen and open my eyes a bit with the bright color. And then I'm grabbing my Rimmel London Kohl eye color pencil in pure white, and I'm going to line my water lines below and above, help brighten up my eyes. This one can always be a little bit tricky, especially difficult to do it on somebody else, but you get there. It takes a little bit of finesse. And then for final touches, I'm using my Maybelline New York 1x1 Volume Express, which I'll be including in a video for my favorites up until this point, and then from now on I'll be doing monthly favorites. So I do a very thin layer on the top, and I also touch on my bottom lashes without making them look like spider legs, because mine do get quite long when I add a bit of mascara underneath. But it just helps to give that green a little extra something. Helps to, I think my eyes look wider when I have mascara on both sides. Then taking a big powder brush, getting a little bit of the peach color in the blush and contour set by BH, and just hitting the apples of my cheeks. You can smile and help find your apples. Just blending it upwards, sort of in a C motion towards your temples. That way it blends out nicely, evenly, nothing too crazy, you don't look like a clown. And I'm taking a bit of the white, just dabbing it on the edge of my brush and highlighting underneath my eyes. That way the light catches it, reflects, and it's pretty. Alright, blending that out, making sure, like I said, you don't look like a clown. And then next up on the list is my lip brush, and I'm going to pick a very light pink, like I said, just because the eyes are so bold that you don't want to overpower with the lips. Very easily done. Yeah, I put a little bit of an extra layer on my bottom lip after I've done my top, just to help keep it lasting. You could also do a very light or shimmery lipstick. I have another one that would have worked for this video, but figured I would keep it with BH. And there you go. A nice nude lip. Nothing crazy. Let the eyes take over all of that. And there you go. So, take a look at that. And then all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment.